Evaluate the indefinite integral, this one right here. How are we going to do it? We're going to do the antiderivative of that crazy thing. Well, basically, when you have one power higher than the other by just one, x to the fifth is one higher than x to the fourth, you're going to want to let u be that. Not only that, it's also inside parentheses. We also like to let u, for substitution, be the thing in a parenthesis or in a natural log or in a square root, the inside thing. So I'm going to let this right here be u. So I'm going to go, okay, u equals x to the fifth plus 1. Okay. And then, so this integral then becomes the integral of, on the bottom, this is going to be u squared, right? But we still have 5x to the fourth dx. We got to get rid of all those x's, change it to purely u's. So let's do the derivative here. Du dx, derivative. Remember derivatives, bring down the 5, lower the power by 1. That 1 just goes to 0. Multiply both sides by dx. Boom. So du is 5x to the fourth dx. Beautiful. So that is du. So this becomes the integral of du over u squared. And then I'm going to rewrite that, as we always do, to be the integral. That's kind of a bad integral. Of u to the minus 2 du. And now we can do the anti, which is what we've been wanting to do. Now, let's do the antiderivative, right? The integral and the du together, those are the operators, and they do the anti. What do you do when you do the anti? You take the power and you add 1 to the power, that'll become -1, and you put 1 over that in the front. There we go. And there's no more integral in the front of it. That's gone. Why? Because the integral and the du, they did their job. They anti-differentiated that, meaning added 1 to the power and divided by that. Okay, and so what does that equal? Just -1 u to the minus 1, or you could just say -1 over u. Whatever, either way is fine. It's -1 over u, right? Because that negative power goes to the denominator. Okay, and finally, we want to go back to the x of what was u all along. U right here was x to the fifth plus 1. X to the fifth plus 1. So there's our answer. There's our answer. Plus the c, of course. They put that in there for us. And there we go.